What's going on, party people? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk all things major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host, Chris, and we're very excited for Culture Catch-Up today. I think lots of people in the chat, tons of you guys coming through. I'm really excited to chat with you guys what you're most excited about when it comes to movie news. Right now we have a ton of Marvel news going on. We've got some crazy stuff happening with DC or Warner Discovery, which is now just restarting everything. Movies being pushed back, movies being swapped around. John Watts is leaving Fantastic Four because he doesn't want to do superhero movies anymore. However, was also just confirmed to be doing Spider-Man 4, so that's a little bit intriguing as well. And overall, I think tons of fun stuff that you guys are going to have me talking about with you all today. So let's just jump right into it. If you haven't liked the stream already, make sure you do so. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if this is your first time joining us for our live podcast, be sure to let me know, and I'll make sure that you guys get a little bit of attention too, because I love meeting new people. I love hanging out with all of you guys. So we're going to try to have an absolute blast with all of this. And it's actually driving me absolutely nuts that I'm looking at the wrong side of the screen. So I'm going to actually switch this real quick on the stream. See, when I look at the chat, I like to look at the right thing. So let's put this up on top. Coldest water. Don't worry, guys. We're going to be talking about them here in just a minute. And then culture catch up. Go right here. And then where's alert boxes? Is that on top? Alert box need to be on top. And where is alert box? Oof. Right here. All right, sweet. Now if anybody subscribes, they'll get a cool little Pikachu. Crazy day, everybody. Crazy day. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of reasons to be excited. I do want to go ahead and thank today's sponsor, The Coldest Water, guys. We've been working closely with them throughout the last few weeks now as they've thrown off their hot summer sale. There is a description code, and I want you guys to check it out. Today is the last day I'll be talking about them, as we have finished our promo and they're finishing up on their summer sale. But the Coldest Water Bottle is actually a fantastic company. They do really good work. They make good quality water bottles. They keep the water super, super cold. And, it's super fun. The bottle floats in the ocean and in your pool. It's odor resistant. They have a ton of fun colors. So highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to drop the link in the description. Or the link in the chat. You guys know where the chat is. Find that. And then also it's in the description down below. Use my link, use my code, and get yourself some bottles. Absolutely a really cool product, and they do a fantastic job. So I'll be drinking out of that. Hopefully y'all get your own. Let me know if you do. So who's up in here? Off the top theories. How are you doing today? Jake Hedge, pleasure to see you as always. Hopefully you were able to get a little bit of golfing going, because, I mean, what's life if you aren't golfing? Marvel Minute News. Welcome to the stream. And everybody else, we're going to be chatting. I want to see, so start chucking some of your big questions for the weekend. There's lots of stuff going on. What are you guys excited about? What's got you excited? Obviously, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is right around the corner. Who's excited for that, for starters? The legendary Phoenix Hideout. I usually can't make it to your culture catch-ups, but today I'm free. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Arun says John Krasinski might direct Fantastic Four. I don't know about might direct. Could he do it? Yes, the availability is now there. He was a wonderful, producer and director for what's it called? Be Quiet? No. What's the movie called? What was that whole horror series he did? Called? What the heck? A Quiet Place. Okay. I could not remember for my life. He did a fantastic job with A Quiet Place. It did really, really well. So absolutely, I wouldn't mind if he did it. I just don't know if that's necessarily his expertise or what the story is there. Would have to wait and see. But it would be interesting. Is there a confirmed runtime for Moon Knight? There's not a confirmed runtime, Zach. And anybody else here, you're not going to like this answer I'm about to give. The rumored runtime is 46 minutes. Making this the shortest episode yet. You're not. I told you you weren't gonna like it, guys. I told you you weren't gonna like it. Not great news. Shortest episode yet, according to what we're hearing, and I don't have any news for you about a post-credit scene or scenes. Marvel Minute News says, I love A Quiet Place. Yeah, 1 and 2 were both very good. They're doing a third, but he stepped down and said he's not going to be involved in it, actually. So, first time catching this live. Thank you, Nick Scott, for stopping by. It's a weekly live podcast where we talk all things major movie and television news from the week, and you guys are in charge. You directing the questions. So, guys, throw your questions, your comments, your concerns, what you're excited for, what you're happy about. Throw it my way. Also, take a moment to check me out on Instagram and check me out on Twitter at The Culture Chris. I got my Twitter pulled up here. Anybody that @s me or follows me, I'm gonna shout them out because that's what I try to do. But lots of fun stuff happening there as well. So we're gonna be chatting together about everything going on. Yo, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Frontiers. Who's excited for Sonic Frontiers or knows what it is? It's a open platform game that is Sonic based. Super excited for that. I played Wednesday and yesterday, was smoking the driver, finished 7 up, so not good. You know you'd actually clap my cheeks, Jake. I'm not that good at golf. I like the idea of golf. I'm actually not that good at it. So was that Monica Rambeau facing off with Scarlet Witch variant? I said Monica on accident in my video. It's more likely Maria. I just got my names confused. Maria Rambeau from the Captain Marvel movie is her friend. Maria is Monica's mother. But it's more likely that that's a Maria Rambeau who from her universe actually became Captain Marvel. From the whole accident that caused Captain Marvel to become Captain Marvel. You know what I'm talking about? That's more likely what's going on there. I did misspoke in my video, so if that's where you got that from, I'm sorry. Seeing Doctor Strange next Saturday, can't wait. I am seeing Doctor Strange on Monday. I'm flying out to LA, guys, from Florida. It's a 5-hour flight. I'm getting my fanciest clothes on. I'm going to the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness red carpet world premiere. I'm stoked. I cannot wait. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited. All right, 2240 in India. Have a good one, Arun. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Are you going to the Doctor Strange premiere on Monday? I am, Ginger Sky. I am. Can't believe Jim Halpert might be a Mr. Fantastic variant. I can't believe he might be Mr. Fantastic. The jury is still not out on that one just yet. Or I guess the jury still is out on that one, deliberating. Here's a question. The girl I'm seeing is self-conscious. What do I do when she plays the fat game? I'm doing my best at the moment. That's a question for Marvel Minute News. Oh, I will definitely be sharing my reaction. But if you guys want to get live photos, updates, and everything, you got to follow me on Instagram right here. That's where I'll be posting a ton to my stories, a ton of my Instagram. Anybody I meet, I'll be adding them there as well. So if you want to get like up to date, here's what's going on the red carpet for Doctor Strange, go to that Instagram, Chris M. Rosser. You can also check me out on my Twitter. I'll be posting on there as well, but mostly on my Instagram because I'm going to be stoked. And I do try really hard to capture the moment for you guys, but I'm usually really bad at it because I'm still having a lot of fun. Shortest runtime, how? Especially with Mark being dead, Khonshu trapped, Jake Lockley cameo, Amit causing chaos, and the Osiris getting slapped by Khonshu. You know, that's just what I heard. That's what we've heard. That's what's been circulating. I don't know if that was just a rumor trying to piss people off, but that's what people are talking about right now. 46 minutes, the shortest runtime yet. Any casting updates for Fantastic Four? Nothing at the moment. Nothing legitimate at the moment. I'll say more specifically. Nothing real that I can tell you and be like, yeah, this is what's going on. This is a real update for you, because we don't have one. At the moment, no real updates. Do I think Deadpool will be in the movie? I certainly hope so. And if I had to pick one cameo out of the list of 47 we came up with, I would say Deadpool. Because I think it makes the most sense for him to just transfer over and to be a part of the MCU. And I would be really happy to see that, especially as we're preparing for Deadpool 3. And there was leaked concept art of him standing in one of those jail cells. But the leaked concept art came out before we officially saw the jail cells. So... dude, I'm a freak out if Mephisto appears. The whole hall gonna go like, bruh. This is facts. I think they have a live red carpet for Doctor Strange. It's probable. I'm just saying for people who are curious what I'm up to, because I probably won't be involved in the live red carpet. They did for Spider-Man No Way Home. They had a few TikTokers hosting it, and it was super cool. But that was mostly for like the real guests. Like, I'm a guest, and I'm excited. But the real guests are like the people in the movie, and that's who they were interviewing, talking to. I have seen reports saying there isn't going to be as many cameos as we thought in Doctor Strange, mainly the Illuminati, which makes sense as they would want to focus on the story more. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. I think a lot of people ran wild with it. I ran wild with it. Everybody did. We have fun doing it. It's kind of the point of channels like this as to, you know, what would be the coolest scenario, you know, and then it kind of, the reality and the expectation gets brought in, you know. Same happens with WandaVision. It happened with Loki. It's happening currently with Moon Knight. We're talking about, you know, is Kang the Conqueror going to be one of the pharaohs and an avatar and all this stuff that we want to see happen, but it doesn't necessarily end up happening. So Do I think Loki will be in Ant-Man 3 because of it coming out earlier now and most likely before Loki Season 2? I don't know if that would affect whether or not Loki was ever going to show up, but it's going to heavily be involved with Kang. So I would expect to see some type of Loki involvement. Yeah, that would be cool. Did they say the Marvels is delayed? Yes, the Marvels is delayed. They switched to the Marvels, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania release dates have changed. So now Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out in February, and the Marvels is coming out in July of 2023. Hello guys, how you doing? John, welcome to the stream. Seeing Doctor Strange 2 on Wednesday morning, super pumped up, and back-to-back shows, even more pumped up. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, the Marvels and Ant-Man 3 switched release dates. Yeah, no, I'm really excited for that as well. And I said it in my video today, I'm not trying to disrespect the Marvels. I just don't have as much interest in that storyline as I do Ant-Man and Kang and the Quantumania part of everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. How many cameos in total are going to appear, sir? I still feel like it'll be a record number of cameos. Other than maybe Endgame, obviously, which had just 49 different characters, I think. We're going to be seeing a lot of new characters and a lot of first looks and a lot of peaks. The Living Tribunal, we've already seen him in a trailer. We're getting a new America Chavez. We're seeing multiple Doctor Stranges. We're seeing Professor X and the entire Illuminati. And then the people surrounding themselves on the Illuminati. There's going to be a lot of people involved in this movie, and it's going to be an absolute blast. Next possible movie we seeing X-Men Mutant appear after Doctor Strange. Maybe Black Panther. Maybe Black Panther. Do you think Cleo will show up in the movie? I heard Cleo will show up in the post-credit scene. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. How do people get to see Doctor Strange 2 on Wednesday when it comes out on Thursday? I'm not sure where you're from, Self-Lit. But in America, usually when a movie comes out on one day, it comes out the night before. So if a movie comes out on Friday, Thursday night at like 8 o'clock is the first showing for it, and then so forward. Your number one favorite Marvel movie of all time? It's got to be Iron Man 1. It's got to be Iron Man 1. Did you see the clip of Wong, Strange, and Chavez fighting Gargantos? I did, and that's from the opening 25 minutes of the movie, so we're going to get that real early on. It seems like to me the movie starts with Doctor Strange's dreams, then he goes to the wedding, and then we get the Gargantos versus Wong, Chavez, and Strange. And then from there, we kind of jump into the multiverse. Strange goes to get Wanda. We get the reveal. Lots of fun stuff happening after that, so I'm really excited for that. I'm going to order pizza for late lunch, early dinner. Should I get Papa John's or Pizza Hut? You know, I'm personally more of a local hole-in-the-wall kind of guy. I don't actually really care too much for Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars. Pizza Hut's the best out of all of those. But like, I actually like Sam's Club pizza the most, to be completely honest. You're from Florida? I'm from Florida too, Self-Lit. I live in Florida. I live in the Daytona Beach area. Do I think Deadpool will be in Doctor Strange? I certainly hope so. You're watching it on Thursday. That's awesome. That's awesome. Where I am, the earliest they show is on Thursday at 3 p.m. Well, I'm glad. That's still a pretty early time to get it. That's still a pretty early time to get it. Do I think Miles will be the new Spider-Man to face off against Vulture or Morbius if Sonyverse? Or maybe Andrew. Andrew just said he's ready to take a break from acting. I don't know if he saw Morbius and was like, yeah, I don't think I want any of that. Or what the story was, but I don't know if it's real. He's the werewolf, blah, 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 all the lies, all the crap that he's constantly doing and putting us through. But we'll have to wait and see what the verdict on that one brings us to, because it's just getting more and more interesting. More and more interesting. Did I hear about the first 15 minutes of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, sir? It's super cool. It does sound like a lot of fun. It does sound like a lot of fun. You live in the Tampa area. Great content. Thank you so much. I grew up Wikiwachi Springs. I went to Wikiwachi High School. So north Tampa, like not even really Tampa, but north of Tampa. Wikiwachi, the river with the mermaids. I went to Wikiwachi High School. And yeah, Clearwater Beach, all the good stuff. Been there, done that. Fished off the Sunshine State Bridge, Sunshine Bridge. They changed the name. Oh, man. I actually didn't like Morbius so much. Yeah, I don't think most people did. Would I rather see Hugh Jackman of Wolverine or new Wolverine? I think personally I would like to get the gratification of seeing Hugh Jackman as a cameo in Multiverse of Madness and then getting a new Wolverine in the MCU. I would like the gratification of seeing Hugh Jackman in the MCU, and I think that's something he would actually be all for. I think he would like to see that as well. I like how they've managed to keep Gore the God Butcher out of release trailers so far, but man, it's going to be bonkers. He's going to bring out the seriousness in Thor's character, and that's for sure. Yeah, it's going to be insane, especially since Thor's trying to figure out who he is, you know? The Wiki Wachi Mermaid Show is fantastic. Yes, it is. I actually went to school with most of the mermaids at the time when I was in high school. All the girls from my high school went and did the Wiki Wachi show. It was a lot of fun. And then we had lifeguards and people who ran the river. Like, we were just a little community of people running the river in that little town, which is now massive. When I grew up, you could just drop a kayak in and go. Now you have to have like a reservation. I went back once to bring my wife there, and we couldn't even get on the river. And I was like, yo, I built this river. But yeah, I know. It was pretty crazy. For those of you who know what Wiki Wachi is. If you don't, search Wiki Wachi Florida. It's gorgeous. Shout out from South Africa. How awesome. Thanks for joining. I think Deadpool's more likely to show up in one of the post-credit scenes. It would be a great way to tease Deadpool 3. What do you think? Either that, or just have him in the background in one of the jail cells and never let him talk. Like, just have him back there somewhere. Like, he's over here in a jail cell, and we see him for like 4 seconds, and that's it. And then when Deadpool 3 happens, you know, start Deadpool 3 from that point, from that perspective. That would be super cool. It would be cool if we saw Wolverine versus Deadpool Multiverse of Madness, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, I don't imagine we'll be seeing Wolverine versus Deadpool. Anything we get is going to be cameos and short appearances. I don't understand why people care if Moon Knight needs to wrap up. This is the MCU. Stories are always ongoing, whether it is series or movie, etc. I just think I'd like some closure. The series has been a lot of fun so far, but it all hinges on, you know, what happens next. And if they leave us on some massive cliffhanger, it's not always fun, especially since you have to wait several years to get the next movie or series or extension of the story. Bucks fan. You're a Lightning fan as well? I'm a Bucks fan. I got a Tom Brady Funko Pop right here above my finger. Tom Brady playing for the Bucks. Huge Bucks fan. And Tampa Bay Lightning, of course. If Sony was handling the Spider-Verse, it is very Warner Brothers DC-like. They just can't seem to get their acts together. Yeah, no, they're all over the place. And I think that just proves even further how hard it is to do what the MCU has managed to do. So, pretty crazy. I don't know what director I'd like to do the Fantastic Four movie, you know? I'd like maybe something new, a different perspective. Somebody who hasn't done a movie already, you know? Like, I love Taika Waititi, I love James Gunn, but their movies are their movies. I need a different, new, fresh take. And that's what I hope to see. What's the next Disney Plus Marvel show? Do we know? It should be Miss Marvel. It should be Miss Marvel. Now, things change all the time. But I think it should be Miss Marvel. Will Superior Iron Man appear in this movie? I don't know at this point, guys. I've heard yes, I've heard no, both from credible sources. Somebody's got to be wrong. If he shows up, I don't think it'll be a very prominent role. I even heard as far as that we were going to go to his multiverse and see the planet where he has successfully put a shield around the planet and Captain America's president. But I don't know. Do I know anything about the post-credit scene? Not officially. I've heard a few different renditions and rumors. One that included Kang, one that included Dormammu and Clea, one that included Deadpool, Cable, Vanessa, and Domino, and one that included Superior Iron Man, played by Tom Cruise specifically, contacting Doctor Strange so that they could rebuild a new Illuminati. Those are the ones I've heard. Obviously, they can't all be right. Do I know anything? I already read that one. When am I seeing Doctor Strange 2? I'm going to be seeing it on Monday at the red carpet premiere. I will be going to the world premiere red carpet event for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Tom Brady Buccaneers. But yeah, we do need a Gronk Tom Brady, don't we? It's very shiny because I have the protective cover on it. But yeah. Tom Brady Buccaneers. Tom Brady Buccaneers. Jason, thank you for subscribing. The Deadpool one was great. It was very, very specific too. Given what they've already shown in the TV spots, I can imagine what cameos are in store for Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, there's going to be lots of fun surprises, guys. I think at the very least we have some pretty insane surprises coming our way. Guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell. Obviously, we post movie news all the time. A lot of Marvel stuff going on right now, but we do talk DC, Sonic the Hedgehog, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, which is going to be an awesome series coming to Disney Plus with Rick Riordan actually in charge of the series. We're talking Stranger Things, Star Wars. You name it, we're talking about it. I know it's a lot of exciting stuff out there, and I can't wait for it. When did that one come out? I think it came out February 2022, so earlier this year. I pre-ordered it and got it immediately. So Jake says, I only got one Funko, and it's Captain America Venom. I only got a couple. I actually don't. For being a Marvel YouTuber or a movie YouTuber, I only have Jungle Cruise because it was one of the first digital screeners I ever got from Disney. I've got Batman because it's a great movie. Dwight Schrute because I love The Office. Who is that? Oh, Andy from Parks and Rec. That's the 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse Philharmonic. Knuckles because he's one of my favorite Sonic characters. Steve Irwin because he's a hero. This is the Spider-Man pointing meme. I got Spider-Man No Way Home because I went to the world premiere. And I got Tom Brady. And I think Allie actually ordered Mr. Knight for me. So I have Mr. Knight coming too. Oh, I have a mini Deadpool somewhere too. Mini Deadpool's like right here. How you doing, Epiphany? You're flying to Los Angeles. Do they pay for that or do you have to? Oh, no, I have to pay for the flight. I am flying out to Los Angeles. They do provide free snacks during the movie, though, guys. Popcorn, sodas. You just walk in and grab whatever you want. It's kind of fun. I'm still stuck on that Zombie Strange thing. There are several cameos in Multiverse of Madness. Here's my thoughts for the Zombie Strange. I think that Doctor Strange, our Doctor Strange, just goes to a different multiverse, a different universe where everything kind of makes you a zombie. Because you can kind of see looking at his fingers like what's going on. It isn't like somebody who already was a zombie. It's somebody who just turned into a zombie and he's kind of confused by it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that it's a different universe where he turns into a zombie momentarily and then he leaves. That's what I would say. How would I rate Sonic 2? I haven't seen it, but pre-ordered it and can't wait to watch. I love it, Jake. The Sonic universe is the only cinematic universe that has the potential to ever keep up with the MCU. I've said it now and I will say it. They have had a strong start. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now they've introduced Tails and Knuckles. Knuckles was perfectly cast. The voice and the way that they spoke and the things they said, absolutely perfect. My only complaint, and I don't think it's necessarily even a reasonable complaint, is that every now and then you would feel like you were watching a little kid's movie. Right? Every now and then the jokes were just a little bit below maybe our intelligence level. But that's good because there is such a young audience that loves Sonic the Hedgehog. I was surprised. I thought maybe it was mostly just people like me who played it as a kid. But Sonic's actually lived on as a video game. We're in the theater and it's just full of kids wearing Sonic outfits and super excited and running around like they're Sonic or Tails or Knuckles, or each of them assigning each other roles, which is what we used to do as kids. Me and my brothers used to pretend we were different characters from the Sonic video games, and I would be Knuckles and my brother would be Sonic and my other brother would be Tails, and we would switch roles, and it was super fun. So yeah, I was happy to see that. So my ultimate complaint was just that, but I don't even think it's big of a deal. I'm not comparing it to the MCU, right, Nicholas? I'm not saying it's better than the MCU. I'm saying this is the only franchise I've seen that has the legs to ever compete with the MCU. It's on the right track. DC doesn't stand a chance. The Sonyverse doesn't stand a chance. Godzilla vs. Kong doesn't stand a chance. This is the first franchise I've seen that is trying to have a cinematic universe that has the opportunity, the lore, and the fan base that could potentially keep up with the MCU. I don't think it'll ever be better than the MCU. I think the MCU is in just absolute... It's set. It is the greatest cinematic universe of all time. But Harry Potter is even struggling. Star Wars is struggling. The new stuff that Star Wars has come out hasn't been that great. The new stuff that Harry Potter has come out with hasn't been that great. But this Sonic stuff, they already have a Knuckles series confirmed. They're going to be doing a Knuckles series, a spin-off series, with the same Knuckles that exists in the same universe on Paramount Plus. They have... I can't remember what I was going to say. They have so many different characters and stuff coming. So I would be excited. I would be excited. I can go into a rant about Sonic. All day. Chris, what do you think will happen in future movies or important ones after Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? That's the crazy stuff is we don't know. We don't know. The directions are just starting to be shown. So far, Phase 4 has been seeds. They've Shang-Chi, some Disney Plus stuff. Here comes Moon Knight. a few other stuff that we've been seeing and being excited about, that, you know, saying goodbye to Black Widow. But now it's time that they start taking all of those seeds and turning them into something really awesome. And I think post Multiverse of Madness, we're going to start getting those answers. We're going to start getting those answers for sure. What about John Krasinski for director of Fantastic Four? You know, I've heard that same thing. A lot of people seem to want that to happen. I don't know. I don't know his credentials for doing that. I know he did a really good job with A Quiet Place. I just don't know how much he knows about Mr. Fantastic. Obviously, could learn. I think he's a talented individual. So, yeah. Nicholas Garcia, how you doing? Thanks for joining. The MCU's perfection. The MCU is great. It's absolutely wonderful, and I don't think it will be beaten anytime soon as a multiverse or as a cinematic universe. But with Jim Carrey retiring from actor, will that mess up the Sonic franchise, or does he die? Actually, don't tell me if he dies. Ha ha ha. Jim Carrey has said that this is his favorite role he's ever done. He said that he loved this more than the Grinch, and he embodied the Grinch. He became the Grinch. It's like Johnny Depp being Jack Sparrow. It's just something that kind of happens. Ryan Reynolds becoming Deadpool. But he said with Eggman, he's had the most fun he's had in acting in a very long time. You know, the current status of Eggman in the second movie is irrelevant. If he wants to come back, there's a place for him to come back. And if he doesn't, we'll move on and we will be okay. We've had an awesome Eggman. He's also been on record saying he's not done with Sonic, even though he's done acting. So we'll have to see. Are you going to react to Moon Knight? Absolutely. We'll be doing the watch party late night. Everybody come join. Got a lot of you guys here hanging out with us right now. This actually is one of the record episodes for Culture Catch Up. So thank you everybody who's joined and everybody hanging out. This is my favorite part of the week. The hour-long live podcast where we're just chatting. Y'all throwing questions at me, and we're having an absolute blast with it. So thank you to everybody who's joined. If you're new, subscribe. If you haven't liked the video already, hit that like button. There's Alley Cat. Or I guess just Alley now. The cat is gone. Just Allie. She gonna come say hi and steal the spotlight. Ooh.
What going on?
You can drink out of the coldest water. And tell everybody to get it, because today's the last day. Was it cold?
Freezing!
Okay, everybody check it out. I'm gonna drop the link. Alley Cat has approved it. Today is the last day. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Alley Cat's leaving with her fancy pants. Hit that like button. Thank you, Jake. Thank you so much. Do you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to have Marvel reach out to you? Like, how does that all work? You know, there's people with less subscribers than me going. There's people with more subscribers than me going. I'm going instead of people who have way more subscribers than me. It's a lot of connections and who do you know and how do you go. There's people that don't do YouTube at all that get invited, you know. It's just about having good connections. You also have to, guys, remember I work with Warren at the Cosmic Wonder, who does have 1 million subscribers nearly. And we've been working together since the beginning. So there's a lot of different factors that play into it. And Jake said those were fancy pants. So yeah, I don't know the reason. I'm just blessed and grateful for the opportunity. And as I say, I look at it as an opportunity to represent you guys. You know, and I had somebody yell at me once when I said that about Moon Knight, because I went to Moon Knight and I said it's an opportunity for me to represent the fans, because I'm going as a fan. You know, I'm not an actor, I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, I'm not a news expert. I don't have, you know, a huge website. I'm a fan, and we get here on Saturdays and talk as fans, and we join the comment section, come up with theories as fans. So I go, and in my head, whether you accept it or not, I feel like I'm representing you guys, and you guys gave me the opportunity to do this. So thank you to you guys. So yeah, thanks to everybody. Love Cosmic Culture. Me, my husband, and our teenage kids watch you every day. Keep up the great work. That's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Oh, man. How fun. You can tell them all I said hey. And maybe it's the McMahon family. If it is the McMahon family, hello, McMahon family. If not, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Honestly, that made me really happy to hear. Dang, I'm trying to recover after that. That made me so happy to hear. Do you think we'll get somebody from Wakanda in Multiverse of Madness? I think we would have done if Chadwick Boseman was still around. I think Wakanda's trying to pick up after that. The loss of Chadwick Boseman is an absolute tragedy, and it's super sad. But I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. Loki in which timeline? Because the time running different in that time academy. Yeah, Loki's all over the place. Who even knows where or what Loki's up to or which Loki it is right now? I'm going to try to keep coming every week now, because unlike a lot of your other channels, you actually talk to us. I love chatting with you guys. That's the whole purpose of the stream. This is a live podcast, and it's about you guys, right? It's about what you guys are interested in. And I actually originally started doing it because I'm curious what you guys are interested in. You know, I know what I'm interested in. I make videos about stuff I like, about stuff I'm interested in. But if I get in here and everybody's like, wow, you know, if there's 169 of you, giggity, if 150 of you guys are talking about, you know, Stranger Things, and I haven't been doing Stranger Things, I know that that's what you guys want to talk about. So that's why I originally started it, and then it just kind of turned into an hour-long chat, and it's super fun. A lot of repeat visitors, but even today we have a lot of people who've made it for the first time, so thank you so much. Spelled McMahon. McMahon. Very nice. I was pretty close. If they make a Thunderbolts or Dark Avengers movie, would you want it to be sort of a funny James Gunn style Suicide Squad, more dark and serious like Civil War? I think I want it more Deadpool style. Or maybe kind of serious and kind of not, like half the team's super serious and half the team isn't, and they kind of clash. It would be a lot of fun doing that, you know. Thank you for the heart as well. Why do you keep coming in and out? It's super distracting while I'm trying to talk to the people.
You want Felix up in the room?
I don't care. Yeah, sure. I just need to hear less noises. Okay. She trying to distract me, guys. She wanted to be all about her. Do you think that the mutants will show up and finally get a good action Gambit? We better get a good action Gambit. Obviously, Kevin Feige probably knows we're looking for a good Gambit, you know? So I would presume yes. Pronounce McMahon. Okay, I can do McMahon. I'm going to do it now. You ready? Here it comes. Thank you, McMahon family, for supporting the channel and for watching. I was just informed you all watch the channel together daily, and absolutely just brought the biggest smile to my face. So I thank you, McMahon family, for being supporters of Cosmic Culture. From me to you and everybody that's out there who watches it together with your family. What an awesome thing to hear that, you know, we're all kind of sharing the same opportunity and the fun around it. But yeah, I did it. I got it right this time. Third time's a charm, guys. How cool though. Absolute. It gets a little surprising sometimes. You're doing a great job, Chris. I'm actually streaming from Niagara, and I've been a Marvel fan for as long as I can remember. I feel like your going represents me going to the premiere as well. Well, that's super awesome. Thank you. That's what I like. That's how I like to see it. You know, I like to see it as that as well. I will be posting pictures of everything going on my Instagram and on my Twitter. They're both down here. Links are in the description. So if you guys want to see photos live, I will be doing that as well. So it's going to be super fun. Oh, man. This is great. This has been a really good live stream, guys. I'm having a blast. After they complete the Secret War crossover, do you think the only way they can go from there is Marvel versus DC? I have said this multiple times, and I will continue to say it. I hope they never go. Marvel versus DC. I don't want to see it. It's a mess. It's not going to be good. I don't want it. That's my opinion. Where's the coldest water? The coldest water is right here. And today is our last promo with them. They've done a great job working with the channel, supporting the channel. So if you are interested, I'll drop another link. Go check them out and get involved with that. It's a good bottle. They do a good job giving you something that remains cold, remains hot, and overall makes, I think, everything a lot of fun. How do I get tickets for the premiere? They invite you. It's invite only. You don't buy tickets. I know they have two groups. So they have a group of people that get invited and can go and stand and watch. They're visitors. And then they have a group of people that get invited as guests. I'm invited as a guest. So, you know, I get to actually walk the red carpet. I get an opportunity to talk and see some of the celebrities that are going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Allie will not be joining me at the premiere. Did not get an extra ticket for her. But yeah, thank you, King J, for the super chat and for supporting the channel. I'm deleting YouTube on Monday, so I don't get any spoilers before Thursday. Well, you won't be getting any spoilers from me. I will be doing a reaction and talk about how much I loved it or didn't love it. Maybe a couple things specifically that I didn't like, but not details. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Really love seeing Max being superpowered in Stranger Things 4. I'm going to be bad as 11 ever was. Yeah, I think it's going to be nuts. I think Stranger Things is going to be real. They definitely stepped it up. What's up, Green Guy? How you doing? Listen to Me is a great song by the Dirty Heads. I believe Wakanda Forever has the potential to be one of the saddest films to date, given the passing of Boseman. Oh, it's going to be intense, and I'm very curious to see how they do it, but I do think that they're going to absolutely smash the reintroduction of Black Panther into the MCU somehow. Chris, who the hell watches the universe? Is it the Watcher, the Illuminati, the Living Tribunal, or Eternals? Like, what is going on? Well, it's not the Eternals, but it is possible for it to be more than one person, right? It doesn't have to be one person. It could be more than one person. The Illuminati has been like, hey, we're going to watch the multiverse. The Living Tribunal actually watches the multiverse. And I don't know how they're going to do it in the MCU, but in the comics, there's only one Living Tribunal. There aren't variants of him. He exists as one character, one individual who judges people who mess with the multiverse. So I'm curious how they're going to actually translate that over as well. King J says, do you have to be famous to get invited? Thank you again for another super chat, King J. No, I'm not famous. I am very much not a famous person. I have a very small YouTube channel, and I don't know. I don't know. I've been on Disney's press list for a while. They send me a lot of the screeners, like for even not Marvel stuff. They send me screeners for all sorts of Disney Plus that comes out. I get them a couple days early. I get to watch them, and I work with them through that as doing reviews. So I think that's how they know who I am. But otherwise, it's it's difficult to say. I don't know the details behind necessarily getting invited. We reach out to our contact in Disney, and we ask whether or not we'll be able to come, and he'll tell us later on. We're not a priority either, so we're not like, oh, these people have to come. Like, our tickets can easily be given away to somebody else more important. What's my favorite rumor about Multiverse of Madness? Deadpool. Hey, dude, big fan from India. Thank you for stopping by. Cinema Talks, thank you for stopping by. Who's my favorite Spider-Man? I'd say Andrew Garfield. It's either Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland for me. I really, really enjoyed Andrew Garfield's redemption in No Way Home. But, I mean, I've been watching Tobey Maguire with loving eyes for a long time. And I think Tom Holland's actually done a really good job playing the role of Spider-Man in the MCU. Who's prettier, MJ or Gwen? In the comics, I'd say probably Gwen. Have you always helped Warren? Yeah, I've worked with Warren since he had 2,000 subscribers. I've designed the logo, the original logo. He had it reworked on and made even better. But the hexagon shake around, the CW, I designed that originally. I make the badges for his memberships and the emotes for his memberships. I edit all of his videos. I've come up with some transitions, and we worked together since pretty much the beginning. Yeah, we quit our jobs on the same day. We quit our jobs on the same day and moved into my tiny college apartment, and we worked out of there for months until we ended up getting that channel monetized. And we moved out to Utah together. We started working there. I started this channel, and now I still work with Warren today. So super fun. No, I'm seriously so confused with the hierarchy of the multiverse and how it works. Do you think we see Kang in Multiverse of Madness? He's one out trying to take over the universe. It seems like he would be in it. Jake, I'm hoping that they take this opportunity in Multiverse of Madness to explain some of these hierarchies, some of these rules, who are the big bads, what's going on in the behind the scenes. I do think we need some clarification, and I would agree with you on that. It's either going to come in this movie or in Loki 2, but I definitely want those answers, and I don't want to wait anymore. So I do agree with some of those concerns for sure. How you doing, Crossbones? Do you see Spider-Gwen coming into Andrew Spider-Man's life? I think the jury's still out whether or not we're going to be seeing Dr. Andrew Garfield return as Spider-Man. I know he's willing to. I know Sony wants him, but a lot of stuff has to line up for that to actually happen and make sense. Guys, I know a lot of you people are chatting, and if I'm missing a chat, I'm not ignoring you. It's just there's a lot of chats coming, so without spamming every 3 seconds, every minute or so, if I missed your thing and you really want me to read it, just send it again. Just easy beasy. I'll get to it. A lot of people chatting today. It's a big stream. 234 people here hanging out. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's see how many likes we got. I'm going to set a little liking goal since we do have a big number of people watching today, and I'm super excited for that. We're at 172. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes, guys. I would appreciate the support, helping us out. I didn't even like it there. I liked it now, too. But yeah, if I miss your comment, I'm not trying to avoid it. You just let me know again in a couple seconds. I'll get to it. Joined your Discord. Gonna message there after this stream. All right. Thank you very much, Workshop. I appreciate it. Chris is an MCU gangster. Thank you. How old am I? I'm 26 years old. I'm 26 years old. I've been working full-time on YouTube for 4 years now. For 4 years. Who do I think would die in Multiverse of Madness? Honestly, sounds like most people are dying, but they're variants, so there's not as much consequence to it, which I don't love, but it's okay. I know there is an NDA up the wazoo, but will you be giving a first reaction spoiler-free? Of course. I will be doing that Monday night, going out Tuesday morning. I'll be late. I'll be up way late Monday, and then Tuesday we'll be releasing the this is what I thought. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. This is just my reaction. It's going to be fun. Or wait, this wasn't great. This was great. So you don't have to worry about spoilers. I will not spoil anything on this channel until a little bit. And if I do, I will have lots of warnings. Nothing will be in the thumbnail. So you don't have to unsubscribe and turn off notifications. I won't do that to any of you guys. Don't worry. Who do I think the Illuminati lineup will be? All right, let's pull that up. A few people have asked that, so I'm trying to get to as many questions as I can. And this is one a lot of you guys have asked. So let's do this. Was my video. I think the Illuminati lineup is going to be Professor X, Captain Carter, John Krasinski, Superior Iron Man, Maria Rambeau, and Namor. That's who I got. That's who I think. Do I have any favorite plugins for Final Cut? No, I don't actually use too many plugins. I mostly just kind of manually rewire everything and line it up. I was going to ask, do you think they made promo cuts for Multiverse of Madness so leaks don't get around as much as No Way Home did? It's very possible. You know, Marvel's pretty savvy and they're pretty smart about it. So we'll get to it. We'll get to it for sure. We're going to find out real soon, guys. It's next week. Very interesting to hear me talking. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad. A lot of new people here today. A lot of people checking out the live stream, which is so much fun. Thank you so much. Hey, Chris, I'm back from the hospital. Surgery went well. Came back home 2 days ago after 2 weeks. I have 3 months of at-home recovery. You know, Justine, that's kind of crazy. That sounds a lot like my dad. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. He had surgery, and he has, I think, about 2 months of at-home recovery. He even has people coming and visiting, changing his wound bandages. And I'm glad to hear you're home and you're safe. And yeah, just keep getting better, all right? We'll be here. We'll be here making videos for you to watch. Do I think Blade will be in the last episode of Moon Knight? I heard he was supposed to be recruit Mark for Midnight Suns. I have no clue. It sounds like the last episode of Moon Knight is pretty short, so it's going to be a lot of stuff to get in there. Seeing Professor X in a yellow chair was so beautiful. Yeah, I'm so glad that Phase 4 has been the phase of comic book accurate suits. Even if it's just for a moment. It's been super fun. Ah, man. The characters that I wanted to appear the most are Ghost Rider and Moon Knight. Moon Knight is here. I really hope we see Ghost Rider soon. Yeah, I don't know if we're even ready for Ghost Rider. He's a powerful character. Did I see they switched the release date for Ant-Man Quantumania and the Marvels? Yes, we will now be getting Ant-Man Quantumania in February 2023 and the Marvels in July of 2023. They swapped the dates. When do I think Doctor Strange 3 will be announced? Oh, I don't know. We're for sure going to get it. I just don't know when. I don't think Mordo will be a proper member of the Illuminati. He might just be their enforcer. Yeah, I agree with that. And that's actually what I say in my video. Because he says in the trailer, the Illuminati will see you now. I'm disconnected. Oh, man. How sad. Never gonna give me up. Never gonna let me down. Everybody wanna ride. Everybody let me know. Everybody say goodbye. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Am I back or am I gone? Oh, I'm back. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Never gonna sit around and hurt you. Never gonna give. I need to see it as soon as possible. I saw No Way Home and Endgame this day as they came out, and they still got spoiled. Tony and Thanos' death the morning I saw the movie No Way Home through leaks. You know, you gotta just completely stay off of the internet. Oh, look, now I'm watching me. What if I gotta look this way and wave down, and then I can look up at me waving down at me. We'll see if that works. I probably won't be paying enough attention. Do you see Captain Carter TV spot? Yes, I did. How awesome was that? Oh, I missed it. I just waved at me. We did it. I waved at myself. Oh, man. Well, that was crazy. I'm glad we were able to salvage it, because that would have been a bummer if we didn't. Never gonna say goodbye. How do I go over? I want you. I want to go over. Oh, yeah. No, here you. Top chat. How do I pop out chat? There we go. Now we're talking. Oof. There's chat up on the stream. That's what I wanted to have happen. We did it. Chris and his variant. There you go, Jake. Did I say hi to you? Snapped away. I saw you were here. Snapped away, the official hype man of the stream. How are you doing? I nailed it, guys. I nailed it. Yeah. I heard Cleo will make an appearance in the post-credit scene. I heard the same thing, but I've also heard 6 different types of post-credit scenes, so I don't know which one's real. 212 likes. Absolute dub. Thank you, everybody. All right. Will this be the last we see of 616 Wanda? Nah. You don't know me. You don't know me. A reply. Okay, bye. Okay, freedom. Isn't Kevin Feige going on a retreat? They already did the retreat. He announced the retreat has happened. They had all of the yarn on the board. They have 10 years planned out for the next 10 years of the MCU. Rumors are going around saying a lot of big cameos have been cut, which I believe and not believe. Here's why. Because didn't they legit trade Toby with the Joe's Pizza TV spot? Yeah. But just because a lot of cameos got cut doesn't mean they all got cut. We'll just have to see. I mean, it's here, guys. We're watching it next week. It's here. How long do you think Professor X will survive? Oh, I don't think we're going to see it very long. I don't think the Illuminati is going to have a very important role. Oh, maybe they'll have an important role, but I don't think it's going to be a very lengthy role. What do you think will happen after what the events will be on Multiverse of Madness? What do I think will happen after the events will be on Multiverse of Madness? I think we're just going to start being thrown into a new direction. I think we're going to be getting a new direction of crazy stuff. Matrix says, dub content creator. I'm a sub right now. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Andrew Ross, I will be seeing it Monday at the Red Carpet event. I'm in, boys. I'm in. I got to go to the event, so I'm excited for that. Did I read Secret War Comics 2016? Not all of them. I've seen a few of them. I actually almost bought one the other day, like number 7 of 8 or whatever it is. The one that shows the first black suit Spider-Man. Not Venom Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Man. Will the premiere be playing at Regency Village? I actually think they're going to be at El Capitan. That's where they usually do it, is at El Capitan. Do you think we will see Giant Groot like in the Secret Wars comics? That would be super fun. That wouldn't come until way after Thor and Guardians 3, though, if that does happen. What do I think about Wolverine returning? I think personally I would love to see a quick cameo just to get Hugh Jackman involved in the MCU. And then, a new Wolverine. I think it's time. Thank you, Andrew Ross. I appreciate it. What if the multiversal war begins because of Multiverse of Madness events? He who remains ain't no more there to control it. That could be a big part of it as well. And I think Loki and Doctor Strange do go hand in hand. There was a funny meme I saw. The Spider-Man pointing meme? Wait, I gotta... 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. That meme, I commented it right here. That meme. I saw that meme, but it had Scarlet Witch, Loki, Doctor Strange and a few others pointing at each other, like blaming who broke the multiverse. And in case you're wondering, you do get that emo as a member of the channel. So Jake can explain more. If you have questions, ask Jake. I want to see Deadpool and Multiverse of Madness. Me too. So bad. Oh, so bad. You do realize you have every Marvel nerd's dream job. Pinch yourself. This is your life. It is crazy, Andrew. I was just talking to... getting it wrong again. And they came in, or a representative of them came in and said, me, my wife, and my teenage children watch your channel every single day together. And I honestly was about crying because it's so cool. And I don't realize it because we don't do very many lives. I do one live weekly. We do watch parties. But, most of the time I'm standing over here. I go over here. I got my computer and it's, hey, everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all things major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. Today, we're going to be talking about the new plot leak that we just got for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And it is pretty crazy. Again, I don't know if this one's real or not, but we're going to be talking about potential spoilers. So if you don't want any of those, click away from the channel now. Before we move on, make sure you subscribe. And I don't get to talk to anybody. So I forget sometimes that you guys are here watching my videos and you care about what we make. And it's so much fun when I actually get that realization that it is true and that it is happening. So absolutely agree that it is something that should not be taken for granted. Should not be taken for granted. But thank you for reminding me. Oh no, stream broke up. The McMahon family. My stream's being bad. My stream's being bad today, guys. But we're back, I think. I think we're back again. But yes, thank you for always reminding me. Thank you for always reminding me that I'm in just the luckiest position ever. How do I think Moon Knight will end? And will it? I don't think it's going to connect to Doctor Strange 2, but I do have no clue how it's going to end. Thank you so much for subscribing, Faint Tomcat 652. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your Pikachu. Do I think we will see the next big bad in Multiverse of Madness? If we do, it'll be Kang. And I don't know if Kang's the next big bad. He's a big bad. I don't know if he's the 10-year villain like Thanos. But I do think they're going to add some medium level villains. And I do think it could be Thanos or Kang for sure. Oh no, I'm in a PG-13 universe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I love that. Sound problem. No, it sounded alright to me. Jake gonna lock you guys up if you keep being bad. Just got my tickets for May 4th. I hope that I just don't get spoiled 3 days before. Yeah, I hope nobody does too. I've already said it, but I will not be posting any spoilers on the channel, guys. How rude would that be? I have you all turn on notification bells and then I spoil the movie for you. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. As little cameos as there might be in Doctor Strange 2, I still think it's going to introduce mutants. I'd make the most sense, at least in my opinion, if it means we get Rogue. I hope it happens. Yeah, Rogue will be a fun character to have in the MCU for sure. For sure. Let's see. I told you guys to get us to 200 likes. Let's see where we're at. Oh, 230. That means we could probably hit 250. No problem, guys. We could probably hit 250 likes. No problem. No problem. What do you think, Jake? What do you think, Jake? So who's excited for Doctor Strange? Like, who's actually... I'm asking this question in reality. Who's excited for Doctor Strange because they think it's going to be a good movie and not because it's a Marvel project? Marvel projects obviously always have a lot of hype and excitement, but who's excited for this film based off of what we've heard and what we've seen about it? Let me know your thoughts. This is the first time I can see a Marvel movie the day before it comes out, so I'm seeing it May 5th with a packed theater. I really hope I have a great theater experience. That's a fun part, Mr. Gummy Bear, is the theater experience, and that's one of the coolest parts of going to the premieres, is everybody there wants to be there, and something happens, and the theater vibrates with exciting. Vibrates with excitement, so I'm super excited for that. That is one of the fun parts. Chris, did you know you are awesome? I didn't, Dimitri, but thanks for letting me know. Let's see. I am me. It sounds like most of you people are pretty excited for Doctor Strange. I'm so excited, guys. Right now, I'm buzzing with excitement. This is going to be an awesome week. We got so much to talk about, so much to learn and figure out. I'm just beyond excited for it. First spooky movie. It is Marvel's first spooky movie. Guys, we should be so pumped. Freak yeah. Freak yeah, I'm so excited. Freak yeah. I've literally been dreaming of a Wanda plus Doctor Strange movie. I've always talked about how it would be amazing. Wanda is my number one. Well, Wanda might be a little bit of a bad girl in this episode, but I don't think any of us are going to lose love for her. I think many people have said, even if she is a bad guy, I'm still rooting for her, and I think that remains to be true. So I think we're going to see some pretty awesome stuff. IMAX May 5th. I'm excited. Let's go. I'm excited to get some answers about all my questions over the multiverse. This movie needs to answer some questions. Yes, I agree. We do need to have some questions answered, Jake Hedge. Did I hear about Loki Season 2? Tom Hiddleston says the script is finalized, and they're supposed to start filming in a couple of weeks. I did hear that, and it is so exciting. Loki 2 is going to be really good. Y'all content creators can't be spoiling any of Doctor Strange 2, even in the thumbnails, period. Please do not. Bro, I'm glad to see your career blow up. By the way, I followed on Insta. God bless. Well, Mike, all I can speak for is myself, because obviously I have zero control over other people, but I will not obviously be spoiling the movie. I don't know if that needed to be said, but, people do it, and it sucks. So, obviously stay away from a lot of Twitter. Twitter's dangerous, guys. Twitter's probably even more dangerous than YouTube. Twitter's pretty bad. I feel like the majority of content creators on YouTube are pretty good about not spoiling, but people always want to mess it up. The other thing is, how long can you, and you guys can answer this philosophical question, because we don't know. How long is long enough to start, using spoilers and titles? How many days or is, because the way we look at it, and I've talked to content creators about it, if you are dying to see this movie, you will see it in the first 3 days. If you don't want this movie spoiled for you, we look at it as a responsibility for you to see this movie within 3 days of it coming out. After that, my understanding is like, hey, you don't care that much about spoilers. It's not to say you don't care, and maybe there's a reason you couldn't see it. You're working, you couldn't find a theater, a lot of different reasons, and I appreciate that, and I try to be respectful of that too. But what do you guys think? You think a month and a half? You think a month and a half is long enough to not talk about spoilers or put them in thumbnails? See, those are long times. We're looking at and I'll be honest with you guys, as a content creator who talks to other content creators, and we've asked ourselves this question, like, what's appropriate? 3, 4, 5 days maybe. And the other problem is, it becomes less, money-wise. I'm opening up with you guys real here as a YouTuber. As far as money goes and getting likes and getting views and people clicking on your video and it doing well, the sooner the better, right? If you're thinking a month is an appropriate amount of time, like if I as a YouTuber say, you know what, guys, you want me to wait a month, I'm going to wait a month to be respectful. Every single other YouTuber is going to have talked about it, and I will be irrelevant. Nobody's going to care what I had to say. It's already going to have all been said, So it's kind of a hard balance, and I try to be fair because, my channel exists for you guys, not for me, but I got to make money. All of the content creators got to make money, and this is like the big it. This who makes the best thumbnail, the person who has the best title, is the person that's going to get all those views, and there's a lot of people out there competing. So I'm just giving you my perspective, and I'm curious what you guys think, and that's what makes this podcast so much fun, is we're able to connect as content creator and viewer, and I'll be open with you guys and ask you. So yeah, that's my honest question about that. You're holding your pee because of the stream? I'm in dilemma. Go pee. It's okay. You can go pee. But yeah, that's a good thought. And Andrew Ross said, no, bro, you're right. That way you explained it a week, 2 weeks. I think if you put the video is a spoiler, then 2 to 3 days is fine. No, maybe a week max. It's not up to us to not spoil movies for ourselves. The sooner the better, because I want to watch your breakdown as soon as I'm done with the movie. So just make it immediately. I don't think within the first 24 to 48 hours you need to be putting a big thumbnail spoiler. Let's just pretend Galactus is teased in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Putting the picture of him teased in the first 48 hours is too soon and would be inappropriate. But talking about it on the channel and not putting it in the thumbnail, that's free game. That's immediate. If I talk about it and you guys are sitting there and you hear it, that's on you. But if I put it in my thumbnail or my title within the first 48 hours, I would say that's disrespectful. When do I think we'll see Nick Fury again? Secret Invasion. I think Secret Invasion is the next time we see Nick Fury. But this was a cool conversation. I'm always curious to see what you guys say. Some of you people said 3 months, and some of you guys are like, nah, a week is fine, you know. Some people even said 2 to 3 days. 244 likes. We're almost at 250. Thank you, Legendary Phoenix. When do I think we'll see Nick Fury again? I already answered that one. 245 likes. We're killing it. We're killing it. Sadly, I don't get theater experiences, though. I couldn't contain myself during No Way Home and cheered when Spider-Man swung out. Luckily, I think everyone thought it was the film. Yeah, every theater I've been to for Spider-Man, we were screaming our brains out. I went to the No Way Home premiere. It was the coolest thing of my entire life. You know, Daredevil showed up, and the entire theater stood up. You know, Tobey Maguire and Andrew's scenes, when they came in, we were jumping up and down. We were literally levitating. So, absolutely. The theater experience is my favorite part of movies. Sitting in there with a group of super nerds just losing our minds. How do I feel about a movie being only 2 hours and 10 minutes long? It should be longer, but I trust Kevin. You know, it always comes back to that. I haven't been disappointed really yet, so I'm not too worried just yet. I've never anticipated a movie so much as Doctor Strange 2. I'm a big movie person, too, that is 40 years old. Maybe I'm a nerd. I don't know. The way Feige describes this movie purpose did it for me. Plus, Wanda. You know, Mike, I completely agree with you on that, too. I think, and I said before No Way Home came out, that this movie would be more fun and more important than anything we've seen in the MCU in a very long time, and I think we're about to get real fruition for that. The movie is going to be shorter than we thought. We originally thought 2 hours and 48 minutes, and it seems like the official runtime is more about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So very short, yes. I believe they could bring Hugh back to play either the cartoon version variant like Professor X, or by bringing back a version of him before he died in Logan, sort of like Green Goblin. Yeah, it doesn't look like Professor X comes from the Fox universe, so I don't think they would have Hugh Jackman's Wolverine there as that character. He would be playing a different Wolverine. Will we be getting an extra hour of Doctor Strange in the Blu-ray? I haven't even talked about the new version yet, so I'm unsure to tell you. Do you think they revealed a bit too much of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? I hesitate to watch any more TV spots. No, I think they have a lot hidden. I think they did a really good job keeping this one under wraps. Stephanie B. Parker says, I've been subbed a year. This is my first stream I comment on. Well, welcome. We do live streams every week, Saturday, and they're always a lot of fun. We have some cool conversations, and I'm glad you could join us today. A lot of new people today. A lot of people joining for the first time. Yeah, that's super disappointing. I'm sorry for everybody whose country got banned from watching it. That's very disappointing for sure. Dabes, how you doing? Late as always, but welcome to the stream. I think Twitter might be even more dangerous thanks to Elon Musk buying it now. Well, that's an interesting thought, Adam. I tend to stay out of stuff like that. I just post tweets sometimes. Anyone remember that the R-rated animated Deadpool series they confirmed a while ago? Maybe the animated universe will get animated Deadpool. Ooh. Too bad it got canceled because it looked awesome. Do you think X-Men 92 could show up? It's coming back on Disney+. A lot of people are arguing that maybe Professor X comes from that universe. I don't personally think that that's the case, but we will see. You see the new clip on YouTube where American and Strange go through the multiverse and there's like a colorful plant universe. Is there such a place in the comics? I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I could definitely look into it, but there's a lot of universes that we've been shown. If you're talking about the one with the dinosaurs, then yes, that's called the Savage Lands from the comics. And it's actually a interesting location, that they travel to several times. The X-Men travel there, Doctor Strange travels there, Wanda travels there. So the Savage Lands is really cool, if that's what you're referring to. How you doing, Air Coop? J Holmes says, I've seen 5 streams. Well, thanks. I'm glad you've joined and that you've been hanging out with us. I think Hugh Jackman will be returning because Logan took place in 2029. Interesting. It was canceled? I had no idea. Oh, it was canceled a long time ago. Yeah, that got shut down a while ago. But, you know, I hope one day they'll do it again and bring it back. Especially if they start doing some darker stuff. Maybe Disney Plus will put a rated R Deadpool series out.